Here we are, City Winery, Philadelphia, from Leftover Salmon, Drew Emmitt and Vince Herman hanging out. And let's just start off and welcome you guys. And this tour that you're doing now is different than Leftover Salmon. You want to tell us what's going on with that?
We are the leftovers, I guess, man. We've been doing it for 30 years, and we're taking us a little victory lap, I guess. Just doing some shows like this, it's a real different thing. We haven't done it in the 30 years we've been on the road, so it's fun. It's fun. Goes all over the place, you know.
So just to reiterate, the way you guys met, two different bands kind of hitting each other up with Colorado. Want to give us a few sentences about how that all
in a nutshell?
Yeah.
Vince probably has the best version of the story that I could try to put into a nutshell, but I think you probably have the better.
All right.
The better encapsulation.
Well, this pile of nuts got into the shell in the years of 1990 when a couple of guys in the Salmon Heads couldn't make a gig we had in Crested Butte. Got some members of the Left Hand String Band to put together this band, and we came up with this crazy name that has stuck with us for 30 years. Had we known it was going to last so long, of course, we could have thought of something better. But I guess it works. But people think we're a punk band, I think,
When we first met, Vince drove all the way across country from West Virginia and with a friend of his, Lou Pritchard, 69 Volvo?
59.
59.
Yeah.
Man, that's an old car. It's amazing you made it.
Yeah.
And pulled up at the Walrus Bar in Boulder where I was playing that night with the Left Hand String Band and saw a sign that said Bluegrass Tonight and came in. And that's where we first met, which was really serendipitous that would be the first place that he would show up at and see the Left Hand String Band. So it really goes all the way back there, and that was like 85 is when we first met.
Now you got a new album. What number album is this?
It's it's 12. Yeah.
12.
Yeah. To be released. It's not out yet.
Right.
In fact, we just recorded it this fall at the Echo Mountain Studios in Asheville, North Carolina. Great place. Really great studio.
Music Town.
It sure is. And we recorded 10 new tunes, and we are finishing that up, and we're going to release one at a time this year until we have them all out, and then we're going to put them out on some kind of format. Maybe reel-to-reel or 8-track. We haven't decided yet. We figured vinyl's coming back. We might as well keep going back in the history of formats. And, no other jam band has released any music on an 8-track. And I think that might be the way to go. So,
Huh?
Yeah.
Or reel-to-reel.
78s,
78s would be good.
No, those 8 tracks are great though, right in the middle of it.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's what you're looking for, right in the middle. So right now, you come out, you're doing a lot of city wineries all over the country. Is that like the main kind of place, or are you doing?
Yeah, we're doing this tour. We're doing Atlanta, Nashville. Let's see, DC last night, Philly tonight, New York. It's the City Vineyard, actually, and then the City Winery up in Boston, playing the Egg up in Syracuse, New York, and the Zen Barn up in Vermont.
Right.
It's just easy. It makes for an easy day. Load-ins real simple, sound checks real simple. The shows real simple. They start early. Usually, we're going on at midnight or something like that, and we're home by 10. On these runs, it's civilized. It's getting kind of hard to get used to. It's just an inspiring situation to be playing music in.
Has the songwriting techniques evolved real different from when you started out?
Oh, big time. When we first started out, we didn't have a lot of original tunes. I had a few from the Left Hand String Band, and I kind of started writing for this band, basically, because you can basically throw any style you want at Leftover Salmon. That's the beauty of it. And that's a really great palette for a songwriter. Like, well, should I write a rock song? Should I write a bluegrass song? Should I write a Cajun song? Should I write just, kind of a folky, who knows what, alternative rock kind of song? I mean, and that's been the beauty of it. And I think that we've all kind of grown as songwriters within that framework, kind of tailoring our writing. And over the years, we've all, I think, gotten better at it and become more prolific and come out with more material.
If it starts out as a Cajun song, does it end up as a Cajun song? Usually?
Yeah, well, with other influences, nothing that we do is pure, obviously. There's all kinds of other things thrown in, hence the polyethnic part.
Right. So there's a lot of musicians that obviously just, really dig you guys. What are some of the things that you do? Like, do you practice? I mean, I know the band must get together and
personally,
stuff, but just on more of a personal level, yeah.
I love to sit down with a metronome and spend time with a metronome. That seems to help me the most. And yeah, just getting loose and trying to just get better at what I do and keep learning new things as much as possible, These days, there's something called the internet, and I don't know if a lot of people have heard of that or not. It's kind of a new thing, and you can go on there and you can find all kinds of things that you can learn from. And we didn't used to have that back in the day, when we had, steam-powered Victrolas and stuff, and but these days there's all this technology that can help you actually learn new things. It's pretty cool.
What's the kind of instrument, like the make that you had back in the old days, and do you still have those? Obviously, you got a lot more of everything, I assume.
I have. From the old days, I have my electric mandolin that I've had for 20. This one I've had probably for 25 years-ish. But other than that, I've got all new guitars. And the mandolin that I'm playing, the acoustic mandolin, is a Nugget mandolin. It's my second Nugget. And it was made for me in '96. So I've had it for about 20 years, and it's been my main axe.
What kind is it?
It's made by a guy named Michael Chemnitzer, Nugget Mandolins, and he's a world master luthier. Yep. And you?
Oh, I guess I started off playing a Takamine that got stolen at a festival of the Open Heart at a hot spring once in the Durango. I left guitars on dumpsters. I started off playing a Martin. That kind of died. I wore out a Santa Cruz. I've got
Mossman.
Yeah, and the Mossman. Yep. The Mossman kind of caved in. Had a Gibson Chet Atkins model. I played a bunch. That was a solid body kind of thing. A Dave Matthews kind of guitar. These days I'm playing a Shanty made by my buddy Michael Hornick up in Montana. It's my main guitar. I also have a Santa Cruz Tony Rice model that I really like playing. There's a Gibson AJ reissue that's about 30 years old. I play a lot. There's a bunch out there, and I'm digging into playing electric guitar more and more.
Nice. Yeah. So when you guys started out, well, from the point that I came out as Leftover Salmon, you were the new kids on the block, so to speak. Now, clearly, with 30 some odd years behind you, maybe 35 or so. So now you're the guys that the new guys are looking up to.
Well, man, it's always a big fun time going to festivals and all that stuff, and occasionally people call me Uncle Vince these days. It's hard, better than Grandpa, I guess. But yeah, it's been really fun doing this stuff for all these years, and seeing all the bands come up doing things that kind of relate to this is pretty cool. Certainly a lot of great music being made out there these days.
Yeah, you guys seem to be under a very large umbrella as far as like the different festivals that you play at. It's not just.
Yeah, we love doing like EDM festivals, you know. What was the one we did in Pennsylvania, just up around Slippery Rock last summer? Was that the Peach? No, the Peach was down in the around the south. Yeah, Peach is up near up near Scranton.
That's right.
Scranton. This one was up around Slippery Rock, PA. There's like an EDM festival we played last summer. It was kind of fun. Electronic dance music. Yeah, that's what the kids are into, you know, 12 subs in the front of the stage and all that stuff, and a DJ. But, you know, yeah, we get to be the hillbilly kids every once in a while at festivals and, you know, represent this whole other genre. But, yeah, you know, we're doing a lot of festivals we've done from the very beginning. The Telluride Bluegrass Festival, High Sierra, you know, the String Summit. We're doing our own festival in Missouri, French Village, Missouri this summer. The Pickin' On Picnic out there. We're kind of. That's in July, I believe. Yeah, I think it's in July, maybe August. Yeah. Details still coming in, but we're kind of cooperating with those guys on throwing a festival there, you know. And we do the Broadmoor in Colorado Springs every year. We do a big hotel festival there. That's a lot of fun. Got the Circles Around the Sun there this year. Jerry Douglas Band, Jack Clunan Band, all kind of good local folks. Really looking forward to that. You know, it's just continuous fun touring with Salmon.
And we just find it on leftoversalmon.com. Is that?
Leftoversalmon.com is the place to go look at it, and we got all our tour stuff up there and plenty of other side projects. The Drew Emmitt Band. I got a band called the High Hawks. The Sockeye is the three-piece band that our rhythm section has.
The High Hawks, you got Adam in that?
Adam Gruhl from Horseshoes and Hand Grenades, Tim Carbone from the Railroad Earth,
That's right.
Chad Staley from Hardworking Americans, and the rhythm section from Great American Taxi.
Wow.
Yeah.
What's going on?
Yeah.
Well, thank you guys so much. Really appreciate sitting down with you again. And we'll all go to leftoversalmon.com. And thank you.
All right, thank you. Appreciate it.